you get these performances from Goff, and you're like, wow, I can't believe it. He looks unreal. He looked so calm, so under control of that offense. He was finding Amon-Ra St. Brown. It was poetry I was watching on the screen. I thought it was incredible to see. But I've talked about Jared Goff, and he is a stationary quarterback, doesn't have any mobility whatsoever. He really is the last of a dying breed of pocket quarterbacks in the NFL. Even today, you got guys like your Brock Purdy, your Daniel Jones, who we'll talk about today, who got that sneaky athleticism and the ability to move outside the pocket. Jared Goff just doesn't have that. And you could see it when you watch him play. But when Jared Goff has perfect protection, he's dangerous and he can tear you up. So I'm curious, Steve, where do you have Jared Goff off the dome right now as far as quarterback rankings go? Because I've seen the good of Jared Goff. I've seen the bad of Jared Goff. I've seen Goff throw 5 interceptions in a game and throw 5 touchdowns in a game. So you really don't know what you're going to get. He's always played with really great talent and really great coordinators. This year he's shown up at points, but he also hasn't been the best. I want to hear your thoughts.
I think you got to have Jared Goff as a top 10 quarterback, right? I mean, he's been to 2 NFC championships with different teams. He's a 4-time Pro Bowler. I mean, yeah, I'm not as high on Jared Goff's playmaking and mobility. I think that's where he lacks and what holds him back from being in that upper echelon of quarterbacks. But I can see him being in the top 10 because, like you said, you give that guy time to throw. You give that guy an Amon-Ra St. Brown getting open. Not many people throw a ball better in the pocket than Jared Goff. That throw on 4th down to St. Brown, that was a hell of a throw. That was just a hell of a throw.
Disgusting.
And I got to give Jared Goff credit where credit's due. He can really throw the football. You give him time in the pocket, he can slice a defense up and down the field. Seems like he's not panicking, too. He was really in command tonight. They didn't ask much from him, too, but when they did ask for him to make a few throws, he made throws. I'd say Jared Goff is a top 10 quarterback in this league. I wouldn't say top 5, but I think he's closer to 10 than 15, just given the production that he's had in the last 3 years. I mean, we were worried about, oh my gosh, is Jared Goff going to go back to – remember week 1 when they lost? There were stats going around where Jared Goff record without McVay and Ben Johnson, and I think he was like 0-13-1. I'm blanking off the top of my head. But now these last 2 games, he's led an offense that scored 90 points.
Yeah, I'm guilty of it too. I mean, I was so off the Jared Goff hype train, and he had so much success in Detroit, and obviously it's still happening. I want to see how he progresses through the season, how the team looks as the season progresses and as it moves forward, as they play some better defenses. Obviously, the Cowboys and the Ravens, as I've seen for right now, haven't looked too good, but it is impressive from what I've seen, and I'm guilty of maybe fading the Lions to start the season, despite them having still a very talented roster.